We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. To the outside, he's got Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
On the ready from the 44-yard line. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third, they need 8.
Get it.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. 11. Hey, Soko. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, Lion. Darn.
Second down, Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. we're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Decent 24. Hey, Ginger. 30 left. Go. Let's go. Eleven.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They seemingly did everything right defensively outside of the overall execution. They forced the quarterback to throw a contested ball in the middle of the field. They were able to get a hand on it, but it was all for naught. The pass still ends up in the arms of the intended target and leads to a nice gain.
Go. Take right open. Silver.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3.
Easy. Ralph. Soka. Hot. Silver.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, I'm gun. 11, again.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's in. Rachel Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Mikey.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and
8. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, size hot. 11. Think right.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Hey, Ginger, attack.
Here's Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, run. 13. Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football at their own 23.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, check.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, bring up a play.
The pressure gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And it's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now here's Lawrence. Going down the the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. The first catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Ready? 70 Lions, Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. That is Christian Barmore. He gets in to drop this. It's a loss of 8. He'll let one go down the middle. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Fred.
To throw is Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Go. Silver.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Cam Little on for the field goal.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
That's complete to Smith. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially. Big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Okay, ready? Set up. Let's go.
They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by 20 on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that ball incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up second down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, go. Dirty left. This side.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down, 3 to go.
23. Hey, Soko, come on. We got some.
Throwing is Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw. Contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now his timeout. We're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, he'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't.